This conference will now be recorded.
Which concept, ma? CSV. Okay. Is CSV done? Or how many examples are done, ma? I think one example we have did, and I showed you a scenario. Assignment, I did it. Okay. Fine, ma. I think I have sent you a mail, right, from my mail ID. Could you please send your assignment to my mail so that I will check it out and I'll get back to you on that? Yeah, fine. By the way, yesterday we have discussed one example, right, Nama? Read CSV. Do you remember? Yes or no? Hello? No. Okay. Fine. This one. Yes or no? Okay. Fine. We'll start up now. You can speak out now. Better. Yesterday, I think we have discussed this particular program. What is this program is all about is we were opening example.csv and the complete content of this file will be available under CSV file variable. Is that clear? Next, where this CSV file, you can see read CSV, this will act like a file pointer right now. CSV.reader using this particular object and comma separator, you can see delimiter as a comma. I will read complete content, I'll store it into read CSV. From read CSV, row by row. First, this particular row, I will store it over here. In that row, 0th column, first column, second column, third column. I'll be printing. You can see 0th, first, second, third. Like this, second row, 0th column, first column, third column. Next row, like this, all the rows, 0, first, second, third columns will be displayed over here. Is that clear? Yes or no? Yeah. And I said you one scenario also. If I remember, that one of my student example, whether that will work out or not, we want to discuss today. That's what I said, right? Yes or no? That's what you can see. Scenario is very simple. This is what the scenario. See, file extension is .txt and delimiter is space. It is not like comma. So he asked me whether we can find out how many ports are connected to the LAN 500. That is what his requirement. How many are connected to 111? How many are connected to 700? He wanted to identify. Clear, right? For that, Can we write a program or not? What's this question? Is it possible, ma? Yes or no? That's what. How that is possible, that is what we are going to see right now. See here. First, I am importing CSV module because that CSV module only will provide me all the functions for parsing my CSV file. Is that clear? Next, with open input.txt, I am opening input.txt where this input.txt will be referred as CSV file from now onwards in this program. Got my point, right? Yes or no? Next, CSV.reader. I'm using CSV module reader function where from this particular file I want to read the content using delimiter space. You can see using delimiter space I want to read the content. So complete content I will be reading, storing into read CSV variable. Is that clear? Yes or no? Next, I have created 3 temporary variables: temp 500, temp 500 count equal to 0, temp 700. Now, from the read CSV file, what I will be doing, I will read one row. Of course, this row doesn't have 500 or some under 700 something. So you can ignore this particular row. It will not match only. We will be reading one file. I mean one row. In that row, third column, you can check it out. In that row, third column, 0, first, second, third column. Third column, if it is matching to 500, got my point, right? Third column, if it is matching to 500, then what I am trying to do, temp variable, previously it was empty, comma, that particular row's 0th column, that is FA01 will get appended to temp 500. Next row again we have got 500 in the sense that particular row zeros column will get added to 500. It is just like we are concatenating previous value plus current value. At the same time, we are incrementing temp 500 count also by 1. Is that clear? Yes or no?
Sir, just
Hello.
2 questions. Initially, why we are taking input into CSV file just to store it, or like we can just use input file only, right?
Just like alias.
Okay.
Where that alias will help us for holding complete content of a file.
Okay. And what is this row, sir? Is it a keyword? The row is
No, it is a temporary variable. See, actually to make yourself understand that I'm reading complete row, I have used a temporary variable name as row.
Okay, so we can no need to declare anything. We can just use like that in the file like that?
Yes, ma'am. That's what in Python you don't need to declare any variable, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Because here you declared some temp variables. So I was...
Okay, this one. Actually, these are all, we need to start from some empty value, right? So only I have initialized to empty.
Okay.
And the count I have to start from 0. So I have initialized to 0.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thanks.
So if third column is matching to 500, I'm storing that particular row's 0th information to temp 500 as well as temp 500 count also I'm incrementing. If third column, if it is 700, that particular row's 0th column I am appending to temp 700. Is that clear? Yes or no, ma'am? Hello. Yes. Then finally, what I am trying to do, what is there in temp 500? That means each and every row which is containing 500 in the third column, that particular row's 0th column, as we have stored into temp 500, all those particular zeros we are printing over here, as well as we are printing the count also. If you want to print the count, you can print the counts. 500 connected to this many count of ports. Next, temp 700 also we are printing here. You can see 500 connected to 500 assigned to this many things. 500 connected to 4 ports. That's what. The count also I'm printing here. Clear, right? Next, you can see 700 assigned to these 2 ports. Of course, I am not maintaining any count for 700. If you want, you can maintain like this. As he has expected for 500, 700, whichever the number he wants to match and count it, how many records are available, all those things. He can do it in this way, where he can solve a big files in a simplest manner also. Clear, right? This is what the solution now. This is a real-time example which I'm telling you right now. Like this, we will be using so many real-time scenarios where CSV module will help us in many ways. Clear, right? Can you have the next one? Now, next. Now, people.csv I'll open. Okay. Okay. See, ma, this people.csv file. This is one file where I'm holding 6 records. Okay, I'm holding 6 records. All the records except a number, nothing is changed. Only numbers are incremented, but the names and the location of that particular people is same. Is that clear? Now, see, now I'm going to show you how to, what you say, update a particular row. Let's say you want to update one particular row of a file. How can we do that? Is what I'm going to show you right now. Clear, right? You can see, first we are importing a CSV module. Then I have prepared a list. What is the values available in the list in the sense? I have got 6, Dinesh 3, California 2. I have got details in this fashion. 6, Dinesh 3, California 2. With open people.csv, or that means I am opening people.csv file in read mode as read file. Is that clear? I'm reading the content from people.csv and I'm storing it into read file variable. Okay. Then csv.reader, you can see CSV module reader. I'll be reading complete content available in this file pointer. Under that file pointer, whatever that means in people.csv, whatever the content is there, I'm reading everything, storing into reader variable. Is that clear? Then whatever the content is there under reader, I'm converting into list, storing into one more variable called as lines. Now, so this will be stored into the list. This complete content will be stored into the list. Whereas in the list, this will be 0th element, this will be first element, second element, third element, fourth element, fifth element. Is that clear, ma? Next, in that list, third element, that means this one, 0, 1, 2, 3. This element I'm updating with this row. That means this list I'm replacing. That means this row will be gone. This list will get updated over there. Is that clear? Yes or no? Next, with open people.csv in write mode as write file. You can see I'm opening same file in write mode, where this write file, you can see writer equal to csv dot writer write file. Here what I'm trying to do, I'm pointing to this file as a write mode so that I can write the content into it. What I want to write, you can see writer dot write rows. I want to write rows of content. What are those rows of content? You can see under lines, whatever the content is there, completely I will be writing back to people.csv. Then I am closing this read mode read file as well as write mode write file also. Is that clear, ma? Make sure you are closing it. If you are not closing the file, data will not get updated properly. Already I have mentioned in previous class also. So if I run this one and go check it out, see, one sec, because of line gap, some other content got updated. Yeah. See, clear, Nama? Like this, if you need to update the content within a file, that means already existing content, if you need to update it with the new content, then you can take the help of this one. And here, one important thing what you have to observe is write rows. Okay, now? Write rows. This write rows function, whenever if you have list of data, at that time, you can take the help of write rows for writing rows of content. Is that clear? Yes or no?
I mean, list of data means whenever you have list of data.
Yes, this is list of 0th element, list of 1 element.
Okay.
Multiple rows if you need to write.
Okay, multiple rows. Got it.
Any doubts so far, ma? Let me go for next one. You can see here, same people.csv file. First, we have got one list of data, just one list only. We are opening people.csv in append mode. See, ma, write mode and append mode difference already I have mentioned. Write mode, if you mention, it will erase previous content and it will write only current content. Where here I am using append mode. I am opening the file in append mode, where using this file pointer, I am creating a writer. You can see this time I am using write row because only one record, one row I want to write. Is that clear? Just only one row I want to write. So I am using write row. After writing one row, I'm closing the file. Clear, right? Yes or no? You can run and see. The content is added. Of course, that spaces you can eliminate later, but the content, whether it is adding or not, that we have to observe. Clear, Nama? This is how we can update the records as well as we can add new records also. Next, you can see here. Here we have got list of list. Under the main list, this is sublist 1, this is sublist 2, this is sublist 3, sublist 4. Under the main list, we have got sublists. So many, totally 4 sublists are there. I am opening person.csv in write mode as CSV file. Got my point, Nama? I am opening person.csv in write mode. Then that CSV file, I am creating a writer over here where writer.write rows. That means using writer, I am writing list of lists. That's what list of lists. This is one list, this is second list, this is third list, fourth list. Row by row, it will start writing into this person.csv. Then I am closing the file. If you get into person.csv, you can get to know. As I'm using write mode, if that file was not available, it creates and it will write the content. Let me show you how that looks. Person dot, where is it? Can see number of rows, what I am writing over here. Is that clear? Yes or no? Yes. Any doubts so far now? Next. Now the important concept we are going to start now. Can you see this one now? We have got list of lists available. The name of your list of list is person, where under that we have got list of list. First list is serial number person DOB. Second list is this. Third list is this. Fourth list is this. Is that clear? Now, leave about this dialect for the time being. I'll speak about this dialect bit later. First, you observe this. We are opening person.csv in write mode as F. Then I am creating a writer out of this F, where from the person, leave about this dialect as I said, from the person list of list, I am retrieving first list, that is in the row variable. First list I am storing. Then I will write one row. That means this particular row I will be writing. Then second row, then third row, then fourth row. Row by row I will be writing. Then I will close the file. Is that clear, ma? Except dialect. Is that clear? Yes. Okay. So we have written row by row into that particular file. Now we have to know what is meant by dialect. Basically, dialect is nothing but a rule, ma. If you want, you can make a note. Dialect is nothing but a rule, otherwise condition. Dialect is nothing but a rule or a condition which helps us in providing or storing specific type of data into a file. Okay, na? Yes or no? Yes. Now you can see I am creating a dialect whose name is my dialect, where that dialect I am passing over here. For this file, this is what the dialect I am using. What that dialect is doing, quoting equal to csv dot quote none and skip initial space true. Now, what is this quote none? Let me show you. By default, it is quote none only. Each and every row it is writing into person.csv. Where is this person? Okay. See, each and every row is written. Clear, Nama? Where we are not providing any quotation for this particular content. Remember this point. We are not providing any quotation for this particular content. Clear? By default, it is quotation none only. Hello, are you guys with me? Yes. Now, quote non-numeric I will show you. Non-numeric. See, in this list, we have got the content. Whichever the content is there in single quote, those are considered as non-numeric content. Whichever is there, whichever is not there in single quote is considered as numeric content, like 1, 2, 3. Whichever is there in single quote will be considered as non-numeric. Is that clear, ma'am? Yes. So here what I am specifying the rule, quote non-numeric. That means when I am writing the content, whichever non-numeric data is there, for that quotation need to be provided. Check it out. If I run this, for numeric there is no quotation. Only for non-numeric there is a quotation. Is that clear, ma'am? Okay, that is one thing. Next, quote all is there. Next type, which means for everything I want to provide a quotation. You can see if I run this, for complete content, quotations will be provided. Is that clear? These are the three different types of dialects what we can provide, ma'am. Dialects is nothing but rules. When I am writing the content, I can specify that particular type of rule. Not only this one rule, like a quotation rule, we have got so many other rules also. What are those? We will see later now. Clear, right? Now I am going for next type of dialect. See, everything remains same. Like previous program, everything remains same. Only thing is, here you can check it out. Extra rule I have added. Already one rule we have seen, that is quotation. Second rule which I am adding to this dialect is delimiter. By default, delimiter will be comma. Correct, no, ma? By default, delimiter will be comma. Here, what I am specifying is, I don't want delimiter comma. I am specifying, please provide the delimiter hyphen. You can check it out. In dev.csv, content will be separated with hyphen. Is that clear? Yes. Like this, you can hold the content of chat. That is first thing. Next. Now you can see this one. There is line terminator. You can see here. Again, we have got list of lists available. Same. Here we will be writing this didn't change only. I'm creating a dialect. This time delimiter I'm specifying pipe symbol. Anything you can specify as a delimiter now. Is that clear? Next, you can see line terminator. I'm providing slash or slash n, slash or slash n. Slash n is just like new line. Got my point, right? Slash n means new line. Even slash r is similar to new line only. Slash r stands for return, carriage return. Slash n is also new line only. Both are same. Because of this line terminator, you will get 4 lines of gap after each and every list content which has been written into this file. Is that clear? Check it out. One list, 4 lines of gap. One more list, 4 lines of gap. One more list, 4 lines of gap. Clear, right? Yes or no? Hello. Yeah. Like this, we can provide some conditions. Next. Here you can see again list of lists only. This concept is same. Only thing here what changed is I am specifying quoting equal to csv dot quote all. I am providing potentials for all the content. What kind of quotations I am providing? See, quote character this time I changed to cap symbol. By default, quotation means double quote will be placed. Where this time I am specifying a condition like please provide cap symbol as a quotation. Clear, right? If I run this, go and check it out. Quote characters, what is this? See, cap symbols are provided. Clear, right?
Sir, every time we are giving skip initial space is equal to true.
Yeah, ma'am.
So what does it happen actually?
Actually, this is waste, ma'am. See, I'll provide a false. I'll quote characters. See, it won't create much difference. Okay, now the spaces actually the spaces should be eliminated, but that is not giving much difference in this kind of files. Clear, right?
Yeah, okay.
But as a parameter, we have to pass it. So I'm passing it and I'm mentioning it as true. That's it. If you mention false or true, that doesn't make any difference in this kind of files. Clear, right? Okay. Next. What are we doing over here, ma? Yes. See, correct. Previously, we used to pass list of lists only. So we were using writer as well as write rows. But this time, I have got list of dictionaries. Got my point, right? List of dictionaries. List of dictionaries is also called as JSON data, ma. Is it clear? List and dictionary combinations. That means if you combine list with dictionary, dictionary with list, however it is, if you have a combination of the data, then that will be considered as JSON data. Now, here I have got one JSON data where I am opening peak.csv in write mode as CSV file. Then I have got some fields, like I have got list of fields, mountain as well as height. I'm opening csv.writer. This CSV file I'm opening. First I'm writing the fields, that is mountain as well as height. Is that clear? First I'm writing the field names, that is headings will be written. Then I am considering whatever the content I have written so far, that particular content will be considered as header. Is that clear? Yes or no, ma? Then you can see writer.write rows data. From this particular data, I am writing row by row. This is one row, this is one row, this is another row. See, under mountain, for the key mountain, what is the value is there, that will be written. Under height, for the height, whatever the value is there. Again, mountain height, we will be writing. Then we are displaying a message, writing completed, and we are closing the file. You can check it out. Just go to peak.csv, mountain, height. These are all the things we are writing. Clear, right? Yes or no, ma? Okay. Like this, if you want to write list of lists, you can write it down. Otherwise, if you want to write list of dictionaries, that also you can write it down. That is what your CSV module major usage is all about. Next. Let's suppose whenever you are writing list of dictionaries, see previous example and this example, if you just check it out, previous example I have hold the data, I have holded the data in a variable with the name data. Is that clear? List of dictionaries I have holded in the name of data variable. But this time what I am trying to do, directly list of dictionaries I am passing here itself. Is that clear, ma? In previous case, just to avoid the confusion, I didn't add any dialect. But in this case, I'm writing list of dictionaries as well as I'm adding dialect also. You can see dialect, it is my dialect. What is this dialect? What it is doing? It is adding a delimiter pipe symbol. Clear, right? You can go and check it out under grade.csv. See, double quotes are there and pipe symbol is the separator. Clear, Nama? Everyone? Yeah. This is what your CSV is all about now. We can read the content, we can write the content, we can append the content. Next, we can modify it, as well as we can provide different types of delimiters, as well as different types of quotations. Everything is possible with respect to this particular CSV. Okay, now? Can you have next one, ma? Write down heading XML. What is meant by XML, ma? Sushma, what about you, ma? Okay, what is the use of XML? Hello. Asma.
We can extend the files from XML to Python.
It can extend the files. No, ma. Okay, fine. Write down heading XML. Full form is extensible markup language. Not extensible in the sense EX, ma. Not extensible. Okay, na? Extensible. Extensible markup language. This is a language which is designed by W3 organizations and Netscape organization for holding the data in the form of tags. Okay, ma? For holding the data in the form of tags. Next. XML in the form of tags. Okay. That's what the name itself says. See, extensible markup language. The markup language in the sense tag-based language. Remember, if you want. Markup language in the sense tag-based language. Okay, now? Okay. Fine. So, what I was saying, yeah, this is a language developed by W3 organization as well as Netscape. Okay, now? Yes or no, ma? Next. This is meant for holding the data in the form of tags. That is second thing. Next. XML is case sensitive. XML is case sensitive, ma. Okay, na? Case sensitive in the sense, the tags whatever you are using in XML, it should be in the same case. However, you are opening the tags, in the same way, you have to close the tags. Let's say if you have opened in capital letters and you are closing in small letters, this XML file will not work out. Is that clear? Next, all the tags of XML is user defined tags. No, right on. All the tags of XML is user defined tags. Okay, na? Next, XML will follow hierarchy of tags in holding the data. Will follow hierarchy of tags in holding the data. Is that clear? That means whenever if you are storing the data, it will be having certain hierarchies like parent, child, element, like this. We have got certain hierarchies. In the same hierarchy only you have to store the data. If you are not following the hierarchy, then it won't work. Is that clear? Yes or no, ma? Okay. Next. Now, one important thing what we have to know right now is parser. P-A-R-S-E-R. Write down heading. Parser. Parser is a program. Parser is a program which is meant for parsing the data, available in an XML file. Parsing in the sense dividing, otherwise understanding. Is that clear? Reading, all these things you can consider it as parsing mode. Yes or no? Yes. Next, as I said, we have got totally two different types of parsers. Those are, first one is SAX parser, S-A-X. First one is SAX parser. Second one is DOM parser. Okay, Nama? This W3 organization people, when they have introduced XML concept, they have introduced these two parsers also. What is the intention behind this parsers is just to perform the operations on XML file. They have introduced these parsers. Okay, now? Just to perform the operations on XML file, this parsers will help us. Now, what operations it will perform, all those things we are going to see right now. First, write down about SAX parser. SAX parser, full form, Simple API for XML. Simple API for XML. Okay, na? This is a read-only parser. This is a read-only parser which is used for reading the content reading the content from an XML file. Okay, Rama? This is read-only parser. This is designed for just reading the content from an XML file. Remember this. Okay, na? This is just for reading the content from an XML file. Okay. Next point. This is a parser which transfers the control. This is a parser which transfers the control in forward manner. This is a parser which transfers the control in forward manner. That means line by line it will be reading the content now. When it is reading the content line by line, let's suppose if you need to go back to previous file, all those things, this particular parser cannot do it now. Is that clear? Yes or no? Next point now. Yeah. This parser is designed for larger documents. This parser is designed for larger documents as it won't occupy any space while reading the content. Clear, ma? Yes or no? Next. See, basically this SAX parser, ma, this won't be used in real time because this is just designed for read-only operations. Just read-only operations in the sense nothing will work out. So most of the people, they won't go with SAX parser. Is that clear? Yes or no, ma? Next, write down about DOM parser. DOM. Full form is Document Object Model. Document Object Model. This is a parser. This is a parser which is designed for performing all kinds of operations on a XML file. Next point. This is an updatable parser. This is an updatable parser which can transfer the control in forward as well as in backward order also. Okay, Nama? It can transfer the control in forward as well as in backward order also. Next, this parser will occupy little bit of memory space. So it is designed for smaller documents. So it is designed for smaller documents. You might ask a question, then what about larger documents? Larger documents will be divided into small partitions, and that small partitions will be manipulated because of DOM parser. Is that clear, ma? Yes. Next. It can do any kind of operations. DOM parser, this is what a highly preferred parser. Next, SEMA. DOM parser, actually XML, that is W3 organization people, they have introduced it as DOM parser, where Java people, they have derived same features. That means what DOM parser will do, Java people, they have understood and they have developed DOM parser in Java as JDOM parser. Same way, PHP people, they have developed in PHP, that is PDOM parser. In our Python, we have got a parser that is element tree. Is that clear? Element tree is a DOM parser, but they have designed DOM parser in Python as element tree. Is that clear, ma? Yes. So what is this element tree? I mean DOM parser. How to make use of that in tomorrow's session? I'm going to show it to you. Clear, right? Okay. Fine, ma. See you tomorrow with other concepts of our XML. Bye. Oh,
Hello.
tomorrow you can come, ma?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, ma.
Sushma here. Actually, I want to continue this session itself. I don't want to start with the next session. So I just want to continue this one.
Okay, ma. You can continue in this only. Not an issue. Okay, na?
Okay.
So tomorrow class is not there as Meenakshi is not coming. We'll have Thursday, ma. Okay, na? Okay, fine, ma. See you on Thursday. Bye.